I'm Diana Steele, and I'm here at Fresh Street Market, and today talking about cauliflower. Now, cauliflower is the exception to the rule. We always say go for the brightly colored fruits and vegetables, the ones that have the most nutrition, except cauliflower is white. Actually, it does come in orange and purple as well, and green. But cauliflower by itself, part of the brassica family, is actually a very nutritious vegetable. So I highly encourage you to include it in your diet. Being part of the brassica family, it's got similar nutrients to broccoli and cabbage and Brussels sprouts and bok choy. They have sulfur-containing compounds that have been shown to reduce the risk of cancer and actually are cancer-fighting, so they fight those cancer cells. Cauliflower is also a really good source of vitamin C. It's got some beta-carotene, even more beta-carotene in the orange version, selenium, potassium, so you're getting a lot of nutritional value. It's very low in calories. Half a cup of chopped up cauliflower only has 13 calories. It's very low in carbohydrates, so it's an excellent source of nutrients for diabetics as well. You can use cauliflower as a sort of extender in something like mashed potatoes to keep the carbohydrate content down. So you could mash this, cooked cauliflower mashed with your potatoes, and you'll have fewer grams of carbohydrates. There's also a little bit of fiber in cauliflower, not as high as some vegetables, about 1 gram of fiber in half a cup. Now, when you're looking for your cauliflower in the grocery store, one of the telltale signs of it being fresh is nice, bright colored leaves. So always look for that brightly colored green leaf that's nice and crisp. You also want to make sure that in the head there aren't any brown spots on it, and that they're all nicely tightly packed, these little florets. When you're cutting your cauliflower, I've just cut this off in advance to show you, rather than cutting through the top, which then is going to leave you with a whole bunch of crumbs of cauliflower, cut it from the bottom and just cut it through the stem and then break it apart. And then your florets come off in little pieces without having the little crumbs. So it makes it nice and simple to cut it into pieces. My children love cauliflower, especially roasted in the oven, tossed with a little bit of olive oil and sea salt. It can be a great way to include it in your diet. You can also add it into a stir fry. You can blend it up and use it as the mashed potatoes, as I mentioned, or you can grate it and steam it and serve it instead of rice. So it has a lot of different possibilities. It can store in your fridge for about 10 days. Keep it in the package that it comes in. That little plastic perforated bag is just perfect for keeping cauliflower fresh in your refrigerator. And if you are going to freeze it, it's going to lose a little bit of its texture. It's not going to be quite as firm, so it would be better if you added it into a soup or a stew, and that way the soft texture won't be noticeable. So if you don't normally buy cauliflower, it's a great vegetable to add to your regular grocery list.
Some great ideas there. Love it. Thank you, Diana. There's a couple of ways to get in touch with her. Eatingforenergy.com is the website, and you'll find her on Twitter as well, @Eating4Energy.